It's Brody at Carolina Theater in Durham for our sold-out G105 Acoustic Christmas with Alex Squared, and Joey from the Cab.
How you doing, man?
How you guys doing?
Thanks for having us, man.
I gotta admit, one of the first things I kind of noticed, I heard the song "Bad" that we're playing right now, and then someone's like, "Well, just check out the video." And you know, I'm not typically a huge video guy because they all tend to be the same damn thing. And then I'm like, "All right, I'll watch it." And the first thing that caught my eye was the obvious.
Of course.
And then I see it all the way through the end. And we tell everybody, when you watch this video, make sure you see it all the way through the end.
Yes.
Who came up with the concept for this, like, original video that's actually just, like, worth watching?
We had to get creative, like you said. We feel like so many videos are the exact same. It's like pool parties, or, you know, it's like the same house party with, like, the red cups, you know, and we're just like, okay, like, let's do something a little bit weird, off the wall, and also our budget was limited, and we paid for it ourselves. So we're like, okay, let's try to come up with something creative. And
you paid for the music video out of your own pocket?
We paid for the album out of our pocket, everything. We were totally self-funded.
Wow.
And yeah, so I had a crush on a chick that was on TV, and I wrote her a letter and had my management send it to her you know, that whole thing, and go watch the video. Usually videos are made for girls, right? Like most of the time,
right,
girls are supposed to like, but this video, it's like guys can also enjoy very much.
So what was the feedback from like women that are fans of the Cab? Like, were they like, okay,
I think it was both.
Yeah, about that video?
It was mixed.
It was like
mixed.
a 50-50 with our Cab fans. They were kind of like.
Some people are like, we can't even watch this.
Yeah.
Turn it off after 30 seconds. I don't want to watch a naked chick the whole video. And
YouTube chose a perfect screenshot for the video. So like if you go to YouTube and you check it out, it's just like a half-naked woman on there.
I think her cleavage alone got us about 2 million views on that video.
Yeah, probably.
So thank you, Angel.
2.3 maybe.
Angel, thank you if you're listening to this.
And thank you, because I love you as well. But I mean, that's the difference between, like, you know, an average movie and a movie that you actually walk out going, I'm glad I paid $10 for that. So talk more about the album Symphony Soldier and how you were like, okay, we're just going to fund this on our own. That's not something that you generally hear of bands doing. And
I mean, we just had a vision, and we used to be with Atlantic and Feel by Ramen, and they just didn't have the same vision as us. So we were like, you know what, we're in the band. We're the one that tours. We know what our fans are going to like. You know, we know what we want to do. We're not going to change for anyone. Let's stand our ground. Like, you know, we believed in ourselves. We had faith in everything, and so we went and recorded the album. We got Bruno Mars to do a song with us. Maroon 5 did a song with us. So we got all these people who are kind of rooting for us, kind of because we're the underdog. You know, we're like the people like standing up to the label and you know, all of that. And so we had a lot of awesome people back us, and it was awesome. You know, we recorded the album, and
full control over everything you were doing too.
Exactly.
It's your money.
Yeah, exactly. So it was great.
And now that we're going into the holidays, do you guys have any horror stories about spending the holidays with your family? You know, like any Griswold family stories, you know?
That was my favorite movie for like 5 years. I used to watch that, all those vacation movies.
Christmas, yeah.
A Christmas horror story.
Like, you know, you go home and it's like, oh, yeah, this is what it's like to be back home. It feels so good. You guys are screaming at each other.
No, I remember one year, I was a little kid, and I have a bunch of brothers and sisters, and we just got a puppy like a few weeks before. And so we're all really excited to open presents and stuff. So me and my siblings, we walked down the stairs to open our presents, and the puppy had literally torn up and chewed and ruined every single gift under the tree. So literally everything was jacked up. So we came down, all the presents were already open. There was wrapping paper everywhere. The cookies were eaten, but probably by the dog and not by Santa. And everything was just destroyed. And we just came downstairs, and we're just like, it was like World War III just in the living room. And I was like, awesome. So
surprise!
Yeah, surprise. Like my sister's Barbie's heads were like torn off and had like teeth marks in the figurine. And it's pretty insane.
At least the dog didn't eat the dinner, unless...
I think the dog was outside for the rest of the day and night for that one, yeah, definitely.